Okay, peace and blessings, glory, glory to the eternal, forever living God. Blessed to be the day that the Lord has made today. As long as your brother and everybody else keep our minds on Him, He gonna keep us in perfect peace for today. It's a beautiful thing. But I'm gonna be starting up in a little bit of time. I got my little bit of break time. So I'm here. I'm in the background. I'm chilling. Your brother Israel. I'm right here. It sucks. It sucks. And I don't say these things to be discouraging to anybody, but it sucks in life. Or maybe I'm looking at it like a curse and a blessing. But to me, it sucks in life when you are chosen by God. We're gonna talk about it. And you might say to yourself, oh, I live a easy breezy life. Oh, well, Jehoshaphat, don't nothing be happening. Because a lot of y'all, everybody got to play their part. Everybody got to play their position. Everybody got a big position that they got to play in their life, revolving their cousins, their children, their mom, their dad, everybody. I'm not going to try to take that away from nobody. But being chosen by God is different from just being a follower of Christ. It's different. And being chosen by God, it sucks because it comes with a price. When you are chosen by God, you are called out of whatever and whoever you was. So whatever in life you was trying to do, God selected you. God chose you. So you had to come out the life that you already was wrapped up in since the time you was a kid or whenever He called you. So to me, it's harder on any man or any woman who is chosen by God. It's harder for them. It sucks. We can't do the things that everybody else, all the Christian folks, they be doing. We can't do none of that stuff. When God calls you out and He wants you to be His holy, He separates you from everybody. That's one of the biggest things right there that's hard. As you look at any great person, any patriarch, man or woman that was in the Bible, and when God called them to be His chosen, He separated them from all people. That sucks. So you can say that God's people, they don't fit in with the crowd like that. The people who God picked for whatever His mission or whatever their purpose is, or whatever He's trying to use that person for, they be lonely. They be all by themselves. That's the pressure. But then again, however God made us, He made us to be able to endure certain things that other people, they just can't endure like that. And you might say to yourself, you might be like, what do you mean? It sucks when you chosen by God. It really, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to discourage anybody, because who is God's is God's. Like, who is the devil's is the devil's. So I could never take that away from anybody. But at the same time, it's hard, family. It really is hard. Now, messages being given from His highest. We're going to talk about it a little bit this morning time. And today is the beginning of my week. You know what I'm saying? We had the Sabbath yesterday. Today is our Monday, even though it's Sunday. That's all right. Peace and blessings to all my brothers out there in the world. Peace and blessings to all my sisters. Glory, glory to the eternal, forever living God for this day that He has blessed us with. What you gonna do with it? I'll be so happy, family. I'll be so happy for the reset that we get every single day. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a reset. Okay, yesterday it could have been hard. It could have been tragic. It could have been confusing. But when he gave us this new day, is you're gonna bring in all the stuff that you had going on yesterday. You're gonna bring that into today, the fresh start. It's like being dirty, and then when the new day comes, he cleans us all over again. It's a beautiful thing, family, to get a new day. The people, they asked me, they said, Jehoshaphat, why you look at each day like that? Because as a true believer of God, if you believe in God, you should believe that your life is in his hands. And your life is in the will of God, so he could call you anytime he want to call you back to heaven. And they asked me like yesterday, like, why you say if you're going to live tomorrow? I don't know if I'm going to be alive tomorrow. This is how a true believer in Christ, this is how we live our life. You know what I'm saying? Each day is anew. Joy comes early in the morning time, but I can't sit up here and say, oh, next week I'm going to be alive. Oh, a year from now, I'm going to plan for all of those things. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to sit up here. I'm going to plan for all the things. I'm not saying that I'm not planning my life. But far as in, will it come? A lot of people think tomorrow is going to come for them. You know what I'm saying? I believe that my life is in God's hands, so I don't know. And they ask me, you know what I'm saying? They ask me, why you say if you gonna live tomorrow? Why you say if God give you the day? Because each day that go by, God give me life and he let me live. It's not promised. It's not promised to me. It's not promised to you. Ain't nothing promised in this world like that. So we look at each day that go by, we look at it as a blessing that was given to us. So what we gonna do with it? How we gonna use it? Are we gonna take it for advantage? Many people in this world, they look at their life, right? And they be acting all scared and they don't want to do this and they don't want to do that. But when somebody dies or something bad happens, now they set free. Now they can do the things that they didn't want to do, that they were too damn scary to do before. To actually live life, somebody has to die in that person's life for them to be free. It's a damn shame, family. It's a damn shame. Okay, we went over it, right? When you call by God, you don't fit in with the crowd. They don't understand you. Will they always don't understand you? Nah, it's just in that point in time. They're not going to understand you like that. So the life of a chosen man or woman is lonely because God has them set apart, and God, he gets jealous. If you know anything about the real God, God is a jealous, vengeful God, and he judges with a right judgment. I'm still looking at my clock. I still got a little bit of time. I'm still good. I'm still here. I'm getting my energy drink going early this morning time. I'm doing good because, okay, this is the energy drink that I drink. But the sister at the gas station, she said, ooh, baby, you drinking those energy drinks? I told her, I said to her, because as you can see, I drink it with ice. I'm not just gonna drink that energy drink straight like that. You know what I'm saying? That's no good for me. So the sister, she told me, she's a nurse. And she said, she was all like, ooh, baby, you drinking them energy drinks? And I was all like, I'm not going to drink this energy drink straight like this. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to cut it with some ice, and then I'm going to make sure I drink a gang of water. But when it kick in on me this morning time, because I feel like crap this morning time, I don't know. A lot of the people at work, before we start our Mondays, we don't even get sleep at night. It makes no sense. It's been like this for damn near a decade. I got to go to work within the night before the beginning of the week, and I'm not the only one. I don't get any sleep at all. I'm not stressing off of work, because I'm gonna have to do that no matter what. I gotta man the hell up. So I'm not stressing off of the work I'm not stressing off of nothing in my life because a lot of things, people need to just let that stuff go. I'll be a stupid, silly-headed man if I would sit up here and stress on things that's outside of my control, of my influence, of my power. I would be stupid if I did that. So, your brother Israel, I'm not stressing. Don't get me wrong, life is stressful, but like the show I was watching this one show last night, and the dude kept on insinuating. He was all like, what are you stressing for? You know you're gonna die, right? What are you stressing for off of that stuff? You know you gotta leave this earth, right? And I had to put it in perspective inside of my head because he right. What am I stressing off of any of these things for when your ass is just gonna die anyway? It doesn't make any sense to me. The message, okay, my overall message for today, I'll make it quick because I'm already running out of time, is the message. I want you to pass the word. The message that I had that God, okay, now God, when he wants to give you a message, he'll send different venues to reach you. Your family, your friends, outside influences, something that catches your eye is still going to deliver the message from God. And we serve a God that is jealous. He jealous when you don't want to give him no time. Your God be sitting up there jealous when you don't want to pray to him. He be jealous when you don't want to sit up and be intimate in the settings with him and relate all the things that's on your heart, your mind, your spirit, right? You got to let him in. But the messages that he gave me on the weekend, he was acting jealous. Like I didn't hear him, or I was trying to be apart from him, because he kept on giving me the same message. And the same message that he gave me, that let me know that a lot of my brothers and sisters this week, it's either pass or fail. And when I say that, okay, the message that he gave me. Blessings come in disguise. A blessing will come to you in a disguise, but it will not come a second time. That's the message that God ingrained in me over the Sabbath weekend yesterday. So that lets me know that a lot of our brothers and sisters out here in the world, they're going to be given a chance of a choice, of an opportunity to make. And in this chance of this choice, of this opportunity that they make, they can either pass or fail. Because when the blessing comes into you this week, my brother and my sister, it's going to be in a disguise, whatever that looks like. He might use a different venue for you, might use a different venue for them, but the blessing will come in a disguise. But we ourselves have to be open enough and willing enough to put out there and try to help somebody. To give is more better to receive. So that was the message that he instilled in me that I got to look out for this weekend, because my brothers and sisters, our blessings are coming. But he's saying that they come disguised. You know what I'm saying? They come disguised. You won't know that it's an actual blessing like that until you see it in hindsight. So it is better to give than receive, my brothers. I want you to keep that in mind in your head this weekend, this month, for the remainder of this year, to help, to be a vessel of help, to try to render in help to somebody, because where your help is where your blessing might lay as well. So I want y'all to think about that. When God, when he's trying to deliver these blessings to you, you're going to be tested. But God always warns people before a great test in their life. He does not want to see you throw away the blessing. He don't want you to lose it. He wants you to recognize it. So he's going to let you know that you're going to be tested this week. Now, what he put on my heart, my mind, my spirit, and my soul. Blessings come disguised. It might not look like a blessing. It might not look like that to you. You know what I'm saying? You might look at it and you be like, I don't want that. Or you might be all like, oh, that's not something good. But all the while, God was using those sets of circumstances and those people that did not look like they could help you to bless you. So that's what I'm saying to all my brothers and sisters this week. Please keep your eyes open, because God, he said that blessings come disguised. They don't come a second time either. That's what he said. They don't come a second time. So you got this one time, you know what I'm saying, to get it right. You got this one time to use your spiritual eyes, your great discernment, to see that this is a blessing for you in your life. It's not going to come a second time. So he already warned me this week that my blessings, and I'm just like you are, my brother. I'm just like you are, my sister. And if the message was given to me, it's also for you. You can run from it, you can hide from it, or you can add to this great collective. But when God want to give you a message, he's going to keep on, like the message that I got. He gave it to me like 5 or 6 different ways. Not so much indirectly where he's teaching me and he's saying, oh, well, you know, child, this is this and this is that. Or he led my spirit to a verse. No. He's going to use the outside influences of the world with the message. And he's not going to stop until he gets his point across. And the message, even though it might take different venues, it might take different people, different faces, it's always the same message. What is the message starting coming back from this weekend? Blessings come disguised. Blessings don't hit the block 2 times. Blessings only hit the block 1 time. Blessings are not going to spin the block for you, my brother. My sister, blessings are not going to spin around the block again. You only got 1 time. You know what I'm saying? You got 1 time to get it right. You got 1 time to recognize this is God using this person in your life, either for you to help, because the other half of the side of the message is give. He wants his children to give. He don't want you being all stingy. He don't want you to keep that covenant so close to your heart to where you can't help no damn body. So our God wants us to help. I'm not going to be so complacent this week or this month or for the remainder of this year. I'm going to be a good Samaritan. I'm already a good man in God. So I'm a good person, and I'm going to try to do my best for everybody outside around me, looking at them as if that they were in my family. But when the blessings come, they gonna come disguised. When the blessings come, they not gonna spin the block and be looking for you all over again. So you only got this 1 chance to get it right. So I ask all my brothers and my sisters out there just to keep your eyes open. Have a sincere heart to want to give, to try to want to help, because that's where your blessings is gonna find you at. Your blessings is going to find you while you're doing the right thing. So I just want you to think about that for this week. Now, you know, I got to start up with my shows for the rest of this week and whatnot. It's going to be a good week as long as you take your time with your brother Israel. But your blessings are going to be disguised. They're going to be disguised. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to look like a blessing. Your blessings, you doing the right thing, is where you're going to win at this week. Where God finds you doing the right thing, that's when your massive blessings are going to fall on your head. But it's going to take you to recognize the blessing, because it's going to come cloaked in a damn dagger. You're not going to recognize it. So keep your mind open and keep your heart open and be willing to give, because it's better to give than receive. And that's where you're going to reach your blessings at this week. Now, this has been your brother Jehoshaphat Israel here in the house that God has made. Peace and blessings be to your day. Glory, glory to the eternal, forever living God.